Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to our new series coming every Monday now, Carnivores, the Middle Islands. This probably won't be as long of a running series as the other Carnivores mods, just because I've heard the Middle Islands plays a lot different and is a lot more shooter focused. But we're going to try it out, see what we can kind of do, and just use this as a series, kind of to replace, Genesis. Now that's kind of been through and done. So, let's see. We'll start at the lost village of Opendogo. Named by the ancients long ago, Opendogo, found in the northeast, is a long-forgotten village that once held the families of the natives. The west is abandoned Poacher camp overrun by dinosaurs. Corpses can be found of both poachers and dinosaurs. So, we actually got a fair amount of points to start with. And I've heard it's, again, a lot more action-oriented, and the maps are very flat, so it's also that you get a lot of, like, firepower as things go on, so I'm guessing we'll have to see how it goes, but it might be something that does kind of proceed along very quickly for a mod. Yeah, I'll take the tranks, and let me just do the most sensitivity. And we should all be set for our first hunt, so let's hop in and just see what it's going to be like. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. And interesting looking, interesting ambience. Actually, Poacher is looking very nice. Oh, and we got, Heonia. I think that's what pronunciation is. Heonia. Okay, so. Now, I don't know how aggressive the herbivores are. I know once you get into stuff like the proper carnivore. Oh, that was just the Poacher flying overhead. Jeez. I've heard when we get into more of the proper carnivores, it turns into a lot more of just, like, fast-paced, shoot them down as almost like a wave survival in a way. It's probably going to be a while before we hit that point, but we'll see what Middle Islands has in store. Okay, well that was actually coming towards us, but granted very slowly. But yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about, where it's probably going to be more shooting action oriented than proper hunting. And I gotta admit, I'm a little weary on, like, in general, of this mod. Well, maybe not just this mod, but kind of like the ties with some of the other mods, because these, I think, were also made by the same person who was the head developer for Carnivores Fallen Kings. I might be mistaken there. I might actually have to check the credits on that. Oh, okay, so we got Protoceratops up there somewhere. Okay, there's actually a lot of noise going on, which is quite a bit different. I saw him for a moment. Okay, well, we'll try sneaking after him, because we actually have been given a fairly generous amount of ammo to use. Wait, did we get him? Oh, we got him. That's, again, no, actually, okay, so some of the trees have pretty large hitboxes, so we'll have to remember that, because we can't. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, the hitboxes are a bit strange for some of the trees. But that's one very nice thing about starting with a rifle. It makes it so much easier to actually, like, hunt down the animals. And it is something I would love to see in, like, future mods, is just, even if it's not a high-powered rifle, just a proper rifle that has some decent precision to it is nice as a starting weapon. Jeez, the animals move really slowly. Like, I'm used to them running away at super speeds. That mod's not probably going to take that long to actually do if we're going to get animals this easily. I do see you've got a little bit of some weird texture kind of issues on you. But anyway, back to why I'm kind of a bit weary of the mod is Fallen Kings was left in a fairly rough state. Like, I tried covering it as a series, but I wasn't able to get many episodes in of it, just because it really felt it needed quite a bit more work and care done to it in order to just, like, kind of get it to a stable point, in my opinion. And because of, like, Abandoned Islands and Middle Islands are almost like the predecessors, I think, to Fallen Kings, it makes me kind of unsure of how the mods will kind of be. So I think Middle Islands is the better of, like, the two Middle Islands and Banded Islands, so I decided to go with that one. But yeah, this is definitely a lot easier than any other mod I've ever played of Carnivores. Like, even the original games, this is easier. It's like the animals, I know I have sensitivity set all the way down, so I'll probably actually look at changing that to default. But even then, they don't move that quickly. It does feel almost shooting gallery in a way. So how are we doing for... Oh, jeez, like, we've already got 3 animals, and it's not even been 10 minutes yet. If that's the case, this is going to be a very, very... Oh, you're a new ambience that we haven't seen before. Danastrophius. Oh, and Protoceratops we'll go after in a moment. Ooh, I see. Looks like all they kind of did was put your model, or your texture on you before they stretched the head in that, because of just like the warping you can see along the skin. But yeah, I have to say that this mod, for coming before Fallen King... Oh, jeez, you did not run off at all, did you? Actually... Okay, there you go, now you're starting to move. Yeah, see, they are so slow. Even if I put medium sensitivity on, I think I'd be able to just really get them down, no problem. I kind of would like to see... I mean, having the rifle I do enjoy this early on. I think a mix of the rifle, but with the animals actually, like, proper sensitivity to... Well, not proper sensitivity, but able to run away properly and quickly... Wait a minute. You're a lot... Did we just do a big circle? I think I just did. Huh. Wasn't actually trying to, it just happened. Okay. But anyway, before I got distracted by the fact we just went in a circle inadvertently, I'd like to see... I think it would balance out if you had the animals being able to move a bit faster, but you still had, like, the precision of this rifle. Maybe 2 shots is a little strong, but then again, if you want to start into a mod, you want to start kind of easy on so you can get your bearings and your footing, and then increase the difficulty from there on. But yeah, I've heard that... Oh, Lord. Just, like, nothing in this area now. I've heard that the maps are very flat like this, not really much hills or mountains or cliffs or some of the stuff we've seen on other maps. It's a lot of just more flattish terrain with, like, very few things like that. Like, even on the map you can see, aside from the border wall almost of the island, there's only 2 real hills on the map. So we'll just go for... You know what, I'll even just try getting maybe 1 more animal, then we'll head back to the menu and see how we're sitting. I honestly don't know how long of a series we'll really be able to make the Middle Islands to be, just because if it is this, well, simple, it's going to be something we can speed right through inadvertently. It's not like we're going to be facing the dilemma of we need to hit the mortal zones, we have the animals, like, they may pick us up, but again, I don't know why they have such slow, like, movement speeds to them. Even that... Actually, I'll have to check and see in the menu what that was. Because, yeah, I can't have it selected. Oh, we actually haven't even seen the Orodromius yet. Wasn't even sure what we actually kind of had for our full roster, so we'll try a call and see. Well, that's a nice small little call. Doesn't seem to be anything here, though, so I guess we'll work our way up north. I did mention there's supposed to be, like, a poacher camp somewhere, I think? I just don't see anything really on the map to say where it could be, if it does exist or not. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting little series. I don't know if I will cover Abandoned Islands. Like, I'll have to see. We'll at least get Middle Islands done, then see how things are going. But I do know we are kind of running out of Carnivores mods to cover on the channel. Like, I know there are a number of reskin mods, like Carnivores Lost, and I think Migration is another one. But the thing is, with them just being reskin mods, I feel like it'd be better... Or, it'd be a lot of retreading old ground just with a different coat of paint on it. When you have things like Mandibles, Genesis, Triassic... Oh, what's... Oh, I think we found the Poacher camp. No calls back from the Aerodromius. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, Coelophysis. Okay, so we got Coelophysis, we got Dead Hunter, or, well, Poacher, probably, and... I have to check and see what you are. I don't know if you're a Giga or not. I think it is a Giga. I think it's modeled after the Cityscape version. Nothing really interesting in here. Now at least try to get this Aerodromius, or try to get one, so that we can kind of say we've hunted our full roster to start with in the very first episode. Then we'll kind of see, like, we'll take back what points we can. But, yeah, I'm surprised that... Like, it's weird that Fallen Kings was kind of a bit more, like, rough when you look back at things like Middle Islands here, where... I mean, it's a simpler map, there's not as much they're trying to do with it, but it's still very refined and doesn't really seem to have much, if any, real issues. It's more just like kind of fundamental stuff that could use some tweaking, such as like the dinosaur speed. Okay, but come on, there's gotta be another Aerodromius somewhere. All kinds of ambience playing, though. I don't think we've actually had proper or complete silence for quite some time now. Oh! Yeah, I'm definitely going to be adjusting the sensitivity on these guys, because I did set it all the way down, not sure what to expect. Oh, they just, like... Yeah, they do not move at all. They're still pretty sluggish to go about. Oh! I guess we found something else interesting on the map. Oh, and you. Yeah, like, look at this guy. We can just, like, outwalk him, really. So we'll have to see how the rest of the animals shape up, because if they're really slow like that, it really is going to feel just like shooting gallery to me. Okay, so let's find an entrance into this compound. I guess we would... Nope. Okay, so there is something... I think it's actually inside the compound area there. Like, I heard the pitter-patter of, like, one of the... Maybe it's just ambience, but... Okay, it might have just been ambience from that guy. Oh, yeah, that's all it was him just kind of stepping around. Okay, but... Yes, and I guess this is that village, the Opendogu or something like that? I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can see that this was an earlier mod just from some of the placement of things, like the floating buildings we got. Just kind of sitting all around, and... Are you inside here? Oh, you are. I don't know if he actually was able to just, like, walk through the wall or not. I mean, I think this is our first, like, our most successful first episode ever of a series. Or, well, a carnivore series. Because honestly, I've kind of forgotten what our tally is of what we've taken down already. I think we've taken down, like, 3 Protoceratops and 2 Kentrosaurs. Oh, actually... Oh, wow. I guess it's actually going to be another Protoceratops to the tally. Oh, there we go. Oh, we even have a Kentrosaurus out this way, too. And there's Orodromius somewhere out there. Oh, and actually, we gotta head back. That's all of our ammo right now, so we'll head back menu and see what we're sitting at for points. Oh. Okay, so we're back in the menu, and yeah, we got over 100 points from that hunt alone, which does let us expand into... Actually, hang on, what are you... Is that even one of the options to be hunted? Okay, it is. The Rinchenia. So we could try going after... Actually, yeah, we could do that and just... see next week, but I am going to definitely be sure put sensitivity up to medium, and we'll see how that plays next week. But this has been our first episode of Carnivores, the Middle Islands. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this first episode of the series. We'll, again, have to see how it goes. Like, the point totals you need aren't that much, and if we were able to get 100 in the very first episode, I think we might really speed along with this one, especially when you look at what else can be unlocked. Like... a heavy machine gun for 150 only. A sniper rifle for 135. I think this is going to be a very interesting one that might just really zoom forward once we start rolling. But we'll just see as we get there. In the meantime, though, thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you did like it, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave everything in comments right down below. I always try to respond to any feedback or questions as soon as I can on the channel. But until I catch you all in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.